All right. I got it? No? Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, so here's starting homework 16. All right, like I told y'all. So we'll get this out of the way. That way, my voice is kind of going out. I don't know what's in the air. Stuff in the air. I hear a lot of people coughing and stuff today. Homework 16. Using the table below, write an equation in slope-intercept form for the relationship between hours and distance traveled. This is just like number 1 of homework 15. Okay, so the one before this. You're doing the same exact thing. All right. There is not much else for me to tell you to do except that this needs to be in y equals mx plus b format. Find a difference. Find a difference. Find where x is 0. That's going to give you your y-intercept. Okay, that's where that goes here. So that's all we're doing for this. Then write your answer in y-intercept form. That's what we got. Okay, that was number 1. Hopefully these kind of start getting like this where it's just less and less for me telling you what to do, just kind of giving you that little, oh, this little head start. Oh yeah, I know how to do this now. And then you go on. All right. Okay, that was number 1. Number 2. Triangle ABC is dilated by a scale factor of 7/6. Is this an enlargement or a reduction? So you just need to find the scale factor here. K equals 7/6. And what you're doing is writing down, is it an enlargement or is it a reduction? Is this scale factor bigger than 1? If it is, then it's an enlargement. Is the scale factor less than 1 but bigger than 0? If it is, then it's a reduction. All right, so that's what we got there for that. Number 2, these are going to be very similar to each other like what was homework 15. So, all right. That was number 2. Number 3, the smaller hexagon is the pre-image and the larger hexagon is the image. Does this represent an enlargement or reduction? So we have the smaller one is the pre-image, so that means it's the original. So I'm going to highlight that in red. This is like what we would do in pink. Okay. And then the larger one is the image. So that means it's the new image. Okay. I know that's kind of confusing, but if ever you hear a pre-image, that means it's the original. And image is going to be the new. So this is going from the smaller one to the bigger one. Just make sure it looks all right. So it's going from here, and it's going out like that. So is it an enlargement or reduction? So that's all you're doing there. The answer is going to be either enlargement or it's going to be a reduction. All right. Number 4. The coordinate A, -6, -9, is dilated by a scale factor of 1/3. What are the new coordinates for A prime? So I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write my scale factor first. Scale factor is 1/3. A, -6, -9. So what you have to do is multiply both of these points by 1/3. So I'm going to multiply 1/3 times -6 and 1/3 times -9. Oops. Times -9. There we go. So once I do this here, I multiply that. That's going to give me the x coordinate for A prime. And then once I multiply -9 times 1/3, or 1/3 times -9, that's going to give me my y coordinate for A prime. And that's what this question is asking for. The new coordinate. So the new x and the new y. So multiply this, okay? You need to do it with the calculator when we come back, and do it with the calculator when we come back. But that's all we're doing, multiplying that scale factor. Always multiplication when we're given the scale factor. Always multiplying. Always, always, always. All right, that was number 4. Number 5. If a triangle is dilated by a scale factor of 5/3, here we go, are the angles congruent after the dilation? So remember, congruent means, are they the same? And in this case, the angles, are the angles the same angles? So like if the angle was 90 degrees, after it gets dilated, this is obviously an enlargement, so it's going to get bigger. If the angle is 90 degrees, would it stay 90 degrees? All right, we went over this today, so it's going to be yes or no. Are they the same? So if you have a question, there's an ask, okay? Yes or no? Yes, it is congruent. No, it's not congruent. All right. Number 6. A man borrows $120,000 for a house at an interest rate of 2.35% compounded annually for 30 years. Calculate how much you will pay on this loan in total. So first of all, I know it's an interest problem. So I got to find out, is it compound or is it simple interest? That right there tells me that it's compound interest. So if I'm using compound interest, I got to use the compound interest formula, which is A equals the principal multiplied by 1 plus the rate, and then by the time as the exponent, time in years. So this is the formula we're using. Put that in. Again, I would just set it up, and then you can come in and use the calculators here to get the answer. Set it up first, then get the answer, punch it in. You'll get the total amount. All right, you'll get the total amount. You don't have to add anything or subtract anything. Whatever you get here is going to be the answer, what we're looking for in this question. All right. Number 7. Using the picture below, write an algebraic representation of the dilation. So I'm going to highlight what's my new and what's my old. This right here is my old. And I know that because it doesn't have the marks on it. And this right here, the bigger image, is my new. So there we go. So just like the one on homework 15, I need to find 2 points. A point from my old image and a point from my new image. And I can find out, what the scale factor is going to be. From that scale factor, I need to write the algebraic representation. So we'll just pick point C right here. All right, point C. So I got C, oops, not green, blue. I got C, which is, here's my origin right here. Where's that? There's origin. So 1, 2, 2, comma, 1, 2. So 2, comma 2. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm helping you out on this one. C prime is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, comma 6. All right, do new over old. That's going to give you your scale factor. Which is what we need to write the algebraic representation. X, comma, Y. And then you can write the rest. There we go. All right. So you got to find that scale factor. Either way, new over old. If you can see it, what's happening, however you want to do it, okay? But you have to find that scale factor to find out what we're going to multiply times the x and what we're going to multiply times the y for this dilation. Okay, that was number 7. Number 8, classify 22 over 7. So it's been a while since we've done this. So classify. Remember, we got natural numbers. We got whole numbers. We got integers. Rational. And irrational. Okay, so your answer, you need to find out which one of these that would be. And it could be more than one. It could just be one, however you want to do it. Okay, so which one of these is 22 over 7? All right. Number 9. Do the coordinates 0, -5, or 0, 5, 1, 5, 8, 1, and 0.5, 1 represent a function. So remember, to be a function, we have to look at our x coordinates. There. There, I'm circling them in blue, okay? Of the coordinates. So we have to look at the x values for those. If they don't repeat, it's going to tell you if it's a function or if it's not. All right, so you're just writing yes or no on this. Okay, yes or no. Okay, last one. Number 10. Using the graph below, write an equation in slope-intercept form for the line. Okay, so slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So we need to find our slope. You need to find your y-intercept. And then you can put your answer in slope-intercept form. All right. So hopefully we got this. If we're not, then we might need to cover this again. Okay, but if you can write this out, like on our test today, we had some where, or on Monday, our test, we had some where they give you the inch choices. It might be easier to do it that way. But if you can write it out without the inch choices, then it's just going to be that much easier when you're given inch choices to find it. All right? Okay, that is the last of the homework for this year, 2017. Not the whole year. All right? Okay.